And module 7, lesson 1, right? So we are in module 7, lesson 1, page 331, I think. We are talking about solve one step addition and subtraction ايش كانت equation, now inequalities. And today is 13 December. But let's remember what we did yesterday. We said we solve one step inequalities, addition and subtraction in same strategy of one step equations, right? If you have add or subtract of the connected number, you shift to the other side, it will be on the opposite operation, right? If it's a plus, it will be minus. If it's minus, it will be plus. For example, let's just remember what we did yesterday. Solve the following inequalities: x minus 7 more than 3. This is one step subtraction inequality. The variable is x, the connected number is minus 7. So here shift the connected number, it will be 3 plus 7. So x not equal more than 10. This is the solution. I need to graph it. Yesterday we said we put the number. If you don't have equal sign, it's open circle. If you have closed circle. Here we don't have, so open circle, more than to the right, okay? What's this mean? This means any number here is a solution for the inequality. Any number here is not a solution for the inequality. And the 10 is not a solution for the inequality, okay? And to check your answer, you choose any number here on this one. Any number, for example, 11. 11 is more than 10, right? Put 11 minus 3, minus 7, 4. Is 4 more than 3? Yes. Here choose any number, for example, 9. 9 minus 7, 2. Is 2 more than 3? No. So any number here is not a solution. Any number here is a solution. Now this number, if we have open circle, then this number is not a solution. Okay? If you have a closed, then it is solution. Got it? Can we know how many solutions? No. In equations, when we did equation like this one, x minus 7 equal 3, x equal 3 plus 7, x equal 10, right? And then one step equation. Here in the equation, how many solutions we have? One unique solution, ما فيش غيره. يعني x equal 10 ما بينفع غير مين؟ بس. Okay, so here one solution, but in the inequalities, any number from more than 10 to positive infinity is what? All of them are solutions, which mean you have infinitely many solutions. Got it? Yesterday we did example 1 and example 2. Now let's continue. Yeah. We did the check of example 2. Fine. Let's do example 3 together. Read يا عبد الحميد. Good. Now let's solve negative 6. Solve negative 6 more than or equal n minus 5. As we did with the equation, we always search for the variable, right? The variable is n to the right side. Right. What's the connected number? Negative 5. We shift it to the negative 6. It will be negative 6 plus 5 more than or equal what? N. صح? Now negative 6 plus 5, it is negative 1 n. This is the solution, right? لا. We said we read the inequality from where? From the variable, always from the variable. Now this is the solution. Let's graph it. N less than or equal -1. Don't say -1 more than. It is correct by reading. But to graph, you will be confused, right? If you say -1 more than or equal n, you will go to the right. صح. But here I'm talking about mean n. So here -1, and we say n less than or equal what? -1. Close circle and shift to the left. Okay. To check our answer, let's choose. Let's choose a number here. -2. صح. -2 less than n. -2, -5, -7. Is -7 less than -6? But choose any number here. 0. 0 minus 5 minus 5. Is -5 less than -6? No. -5 is bigger than -6, right? You understand? Let's do the check after this example. Now, in this example, you have things to fill. Make the graph. في عندك 2 squares here. Up. Fill them. It is n, sorry, -1 more than or equal n, right? حط يلا. في 2, the first square -1, the second square n, right? Up down, you need to graph n around -1, right? Down. So I put a close circle in -1. Wake up. And the graph to the left. مش هيك عملنا بالexample. The book does not graph the solutions. You graph it. Okay. طب now let's go to the check. Okay. Solve x minus 2.3 more than or equal -8.5. يلا go. Solve it by yourself. Graph everything. And after 2 minutes, I'll come back. Hisham, what's the answer?
Yes. I finished, Mister. I will say to you the answer. The answer is negative
Read the
6.
question.
Solve x minus 2.3 more than or equal negative 8.5.
8.5, right? Yeah.
Yes.
What we do?
We will shift 2.3, negative 2.3
2.3 to other side. It will be x.
to negative 8.5. It will be positive. More than or equal negative 8.5 plus 2.3.
Then
because the negative 8.5 is negative and the 2.3 is positive, we will subtract and put the higher
bigger
number.
sign.
Yes.
What's
So the answer will be negative 6.2.
Yeah, negative 6.2. Now let's graph it. This is the solution. So here negative 6.2 and x more than and the closed circle, and it will be
To the right.
Check your answers, please. Done? Done. Now we have the apply questions. We will solve it. Page 337. Go there, please. Okay. Yeah. So we are on the apply question, page 337. Read, Amr.
Raphael has more than 5 feet of wire. He used 1.5 feet for a project. Solve the inequality. X plus 1.5 more than 5. To find the amount of wire in feet that Raphael has left. How many inches of wire does he have left?
Again.
Raphael has more than 5 feet of wire.
So we are talking about feet, huh? Continue.
He used 1.5 feet for a project.
Good. He has more than 5 feet and he used 1.5 for a project. Continue.
Solve the inequality x plus 1.5 more than 5.
To find.
The amount of wire in feet that Raphael has left.
Good. So first we will solve this inequality to find the amount of x, right? Then how what?
How many inches?
Inches. So we are talking about feet. Then we will turn the answer to inches. Okay.
Of wire does he have left?
Yeah. So here let's solve the inequality. We solve it normally. X plus 1.5 more than 5. So x more than 5 minus 1.5, right?
Yes.
So x more than 5 minus 1.5, 3.5. So the amount will be x more than 3.5. Okay. This is in feet or inch? In feet. We want to turn it to inch. How we turn it from feet to inch? This is in feet, right? Remember the formulas? 1 feet equal 12 what? Inches, right? Each 1 feet equals how many inches? 12 inches, right? So I will turn the 3.5 from feet to inch. What I will do? Multiply or divide? Multiply. Each 1 feet equal 12 inch. So 2 feet, 24 inch. 3 feet, 36 inch, right? So 3.5 feet, I will multiply this 3.5 multiply by what? To turn the feet to where? To inches. 3.5 multiply 12, it will be what? 42-ish inches. Copy. Yeah. The question is in part 3. What is your solution? Yeah, this is the apply question. What? What? 3 times? Type. Let's do the check after this apply. We have check after this apply. Stop talking. Yellow, we have check after this apply. Page 338. Read يا عم. Caroline.
Caroline has at least 6 yards of ribbon.
So here we are talking about yards. What's the meaning of at least, by the way? I'm not talking about the Arabic translation. At least, يعني if I tell you that I have at least 10 riyal, means it can be 10 or more. 10, 15, 20, right? But if I told you I have at most 10 riyal, 10 or less. So كلمة at least means more than or equal. كلمة at most means شايف أصلا. So at least more than or equal. At most less than or equal. These two words we'll use them too much in the next lesson, okay? طب read يا Mr. So we are talking about yards. We have at least 6 yards, means 6 or more. Continue.
She used 4.5 yards to make her goal for the cheerleader.
Solve the inequality.
So the equals 1.5 x plus x greater than or equals to find the amount of ribbon.
So she used 4.5 and we have amount of ribbon x. We don't know the amount of ribbon, right? In what? In yards. So we'll find it first in yards, this x. Then
What is the minimum number of feet of ribbon Caroline has?
So from yards we will turn it to what? To feet. So let's solve it first. What's the inequality here? 4.5 plus x more than or equal what? 6, right? She has at least 6 yards, means more than or equal 6. Okay. Now switch x more than or equal 6 minus 4.5. X more than or equal 1.5 what? Yards. مظبوط? So the minimum in yards is what? 1.5, right? I want to turn the yards to feet. How we turn the yard to feet? Here we said each 1 feet equal 12 inches, right? Each 1 yard in 1 yard equal 3 feet, okay? So here in 1.5 multiply by 3, it will be 4.5 what? No need. ما قال لي graph the solution. They want the minimum number of feet. The minimum number is what? 4.5. Okay? Done? Done. But here we are done with this lesson. Now, if you see the next lesson, what they said in the next lesson, the title, write and solve. Here we did solving. In the next lesson, as we did with the equations, if you remember, first we did solving equations, then we write the equation and solve, right? Here also we'll do the same. We will write the inequality and we will solve it. I wanted from you today, while you are doing your homework, after you finish the homework, see the table in page 341. I want you to memorize these words. To what? تحفظوهم. كيف؟ يعني طلع السيمبل هذا less than. Less than, see it? جنبه شو مكتوب؟ الفريزز يعني الكي words. يعني if you see fewer than, I will use this one. Got it? Greater than, see less than or equal. شو مكتوب؟ less than or equal, no more than, or at most. صح؟ قبل شوي حكينا عنها. More than or equal, greater than, no less than, at least. هذول الكي words, they will make it easy for you to write inequalities. So will you read the question? When you see the word at least, you will use more than or equal, for example. Okay? So just memorize this table while after you do your homework. Your homework for today is page 339, all of the page. Okay? What? Sign? Sign negative positive فيش غير هيك sign. Simple. Simple shortcut. How you express more than? By this symbol. But the negative is a sign. Positive is a sign. Less than, more than, less than or equal, more than or equal. These are symbols to help you to what? To compare. Okay? Which one in the table? Which one? The third one? Yeah, because we are going in English language from left to right. From left to right, this is read by less than or equal. But that's why I told you to read always from what? From the variable. Variable from left, read it from left. Variable from right, read it from right. But if you have numbers like 6 less than 8, right? You can say 6 less than 8 or 8 more than 6. صح? And here you can read it from left or right. But if you have variable y greater than 6, or you can say 6 less than 1. Got it? But to graph it, read it from the variable always. Okay? Else? Any questions about this lesson? Any questions? In the line, students, any questions? Yes, brother.
No, Mr. I just had a question.
In the line, students, any questions?
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr.
Yeah.
No, nothing. I just wanted to answer. Sorry.
طيب. Stop. Else? Any questions? That's all for the online students. Thank you.